Hi, this is Christie with the West Regional Branch of the Mobile Public Library. For today's hand lettering project, we're going to use lessons from our last video to create a line of poetry from Emily Dickinson. Let's get started. For today's hand lettering project, you'll want to have your paper at a landscape orientation so that it's horizontal. That's important so that we can have good spacing on this. The other most important thing is to make sure that you have 1-inch margins all the way around the paper. You can just take your ruler and draw those. So let's get started. We're going to begin with hope, just like we did in the last lesson. So start up here just below that margin you've created and pull down. Hope is going to be the largest word. We want it to really stand out. Remember to stay thin as you come up just above the midline. Make certain that your second stem starts at the same angle towards the left as the first stem. Bring it down past that imaginary baseline and curl back up. Now go into your O. Think about this as your midline. Start there. Make sure it sits on the baseline with the H. Needs to be thin when you come around. And go into your P. Take that long stem, turn loose so that you can get on the tip and curl it back around to make a very simple flourish. Now you go into the hump for the P, keep it thin until you get around to the side. Come up gently, stop there, begin your E. You're going to go backwards toward the P, pressing down firmly. Then come onto the tip so that you have a nice thin line. Finish off this part of the E. Then pick back up with the line you left off and swirl it around to connect with the H stem. You're going to begin the word is just above that curved line. So imagine that that becomes your baseline for these words. So there's your stem for a simple I. Make your S with the tail curve back around towards the I. That's your dot. And then we're going to go into the. Stop at the tail, take your crossbar to turn into the loop for the H, remembering to pull down and go into the hump. Now same effort with the E, make sure that it's firm, then on the tip. The next word is thing. You want to begin it sort of in the middle of these two words. Make sure that your T is very similar since it's just below the one above. Take your crossbar, swirl into the H. Remembering that all of your thin lines go up, your thick lines come down. Now when you come down for the tail of the G, swirl it back around the same way you did the tail of the S above. Alright, hope is the thing. We want to write the word with, and to just transition, I'm going to use a simple sans serif font in all caps. Our last word is feathers, and we want it to stand out as well. So imagine that you're on a diagonal plane here, coming just off of that tail of the P, and begin your F. Stop there, don't make a tail yet. Then begin your E as we've done, straight into your A. And remember to do the T the same way that we've been doing. So you have your stem, barely bring up the tail and stop. Go to the crossbar and lead into your H. Try to keep all of your letters on the same plane and roughly the same size. Now we go into the R. And with our S, we want to mimic what we did above so that it curls back toward the other part of the word. Finish off this E. When you come to the first E, pick up at the stem of the F and gently pull it up. And so now we've completed a quote from an Emily Dickinson poem. Hope is the thing with feathers. Hope you enjoyed and hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching and have a great day.